Most of Mariupol's civilian neighborhoods have been liberated by Russian forces, some unscathed, some scarred and wasted by urban combat. Via alleys and yards, we walked as far as was relatively safe. In the distance, there 200 or so meters is the Azov Steel and Ironworks plant, which is where most of the fighting is now concentrated here on the left bank of Mariupol city. A vast number, thousands of Ukrainian troops as well, and this is the majority nationalist troops, nationalist fighters of the Azov battalion, as you can hear. And is Russian artillery striking at the plant. From here, we launched our drone to witness rockets and shells pounding Ukrainian nationalist positions.
The situation is intense. We're engaging in gun battles, combat at close quarters, almost face to face. The distance between buildings here is 50 to 70 meters, sometimes even closer. We've been advancing from the very morning all along the front line. The enemy is fighting back, but we're pushing the rest of them out to the Azov steel factory. It'll be much easier when all of them are there.
Now that fighting has moved out of populated areas, Russian and Allied artillery is playing a greater and greater role. On a positive note, there are no civilians in the plant itself, which has opened up a host of opportunities for Russian troops and Russian artillery. They don't have to be so wary of civilian casualties now that the fighting has moved into industrial zones. But we've been speaking to fighters, and they say that they have heard on radio English voices, so English language voices, which says that there may be either volunteers inside the plant, but there have also been rumors of NATO instructors who have become stuck in the Azov industrial complex, and that is, according to various reports, again unverified, instructors or officers from NATO countries such as Germany, Britain, France, as well as neutral Sweden, according to the latest reports. The fighting here, as you can hear, is still very much fierce.
They work professionally, in small groups. It would have been impossible to train locals to that standard even in 8 years. We've seen foreigners, even dark-skinned individuals.
Twice now, Ukraine has launched high-risk helicopter evacuation missions to Mariupol. Several helicopters have even made it out, though most were destroyed. The window of opportunity, though, is closing. With every day, more and more of Mariupol is liberated. And chances are high that soon we'll find out just who it is that Ukraine and its allies are so desperate to evacuate. Morad Gazdiev, RT from Mariupol.